Hello YouTube and welcome to session 3. So I'm about to head to the gym now, and today is press assistance day, so I'm going to be doing some stuff on the axle and then some other pressing, probably bench press, and then I'm going to be doing some assistance work as well for shoulders and other bits. So what I've decided to do, I'm going to do things a bit different now. I'm probably not going to show the warm-ups now. I mean, let's face it, they're boring really, and it's just making the videos too long really. I mean, my first video was over 20 minutes and yesterday's one was nearly 15. So I've decided I'm going to do away with the fluff. I mean, at the end of the day, most people just want to see the training itself. So I'm just going to try and show the good bits and just give you an idea of like the main stuff that I do. Okay, so let's get started. Hi guys, right, so I've got a brand new toy for the gym. This just arrived the other day. Most of you will know what this is, but for those of you who don't, this is basically like a board press. So you use it for bench pressing, and you've got two different heights here. So you basically just clip your barbell in there. So when you do bench pressing, when you bring the bar down, the bar doesn't quite touch your chest. If you put it on, you've got 5 centimetres and 7 centimetres. So if I put it on 7 centimetres, that means that the bar is about 3 inches off my chest. So the purpose of this is basically just to reduce the range of motion. I wasn't going to use these, but I've got bad shoulders at the moment, so I'm going to have a go at this, click onto the barbell, because it hurts when I press at the moment. Log, not so bad, but when I press with a barbell, it does hurt my shoulders, so I'm going to give this a try. I've never used one of these before, so I'm going to go out there now and do my close grip bench press, and I'm going to see if I can press and see if this helps alleviate the pain. So, let's see if this is any good or not. Right, guys, that's it now, the end of the session. Just got back home. Just to summary, in closing, so did axle bar first, and I'm actually quite pleased with how that went, actually. I haven't touched an axle for about 2 or 3 months now, maybe longer, because I've had a dodgy wrist here. So I was able to log press, but when I did axle, it was kind of like aggravating my wrist. But I actually went and did axle press today, and my wrist doesn't feel too bad actually. So I think I coped quite well with that. I was also worried about my shoulders as well at the same time. And then I bought the block press and went on and did some board presses, and that was actually fine actually. I did feel my shoulders a little bit, but it was nowhere near as bad as what it had been if I'd have just done normal bench. So I definitely think that block to do ball presses, I do think it was a worthwhile investment, so I'm going to stick with that for the time being. I mean, because I do strongman, bench is just an assistance exercise anyway, really. So I'm not really too fussed about bench. So it's just an assistance. So I'm just going to use the board for that, and I'm happy with that. And on the incline days, I'm just going to do the log. So that's it. Then one sorted. Where I've had to improvise with different exercises because I weren't able to do the original exercises that were prescribed. So I've had to kind of like change a few things about, but the principle's still the same: progressive overload, slowly getting better, but at the same time not pushing myself, trying to stay injury free as best I can. So after that, I went on and done Aaron's press. I didn't get to film it because at the dumbbell part there was just so many people there, it was impossible to get a bench at first, let alone film. But Aaron's press, for those of you who don't know, it's basically like a dumbbell press, but you just go out to the side, and I just repping out for 30 seconds, did 3 sets of that. And then after that, I did the rear delt raises. Now, it's important to note when I'm doing it, my range of motion isn't a lot. You don't need a lot of range of motion. I'm trying to hit the delts and not the traps. So I did 2 sets of 20 of that, and then finished up, and then did single dumbbell on the knee external rotation, and then I finished up with 3 sets of face pulls again, just to blow up my back, just to help pack on the extra mass. But I didn't film that, no point. It's just basically similar to the face pulls that I'd done that you see me do the other day. So that's it basically. That wraps up the session. Next training session, session 4, is going to be Sunday, and that's going to be leg stuff, and then I'm probably going to have a go at some strongman events, possibly yoke and a few other bits. So stay tuned for that. That'll be Sunday. Okay, until then, I'm going to go now and fuel up. It's time to eat now and recover. I'm going to have 2 days off, time to recover, and hopefully by Sunday I'll be ready to go. Because I'm natural and all that, I really need to watch it and basically try and recover as best as I can. I can't just go all guns blazing all the time. Sometimes I do need to back off and recover and all that. I can't train constantly day in and day out. Sometimes I do need to have 1 or 2 days rest and just give the old mind and body a break. But I will be back again on Sunday. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon for session 4.